Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Become a Legend Story Mode. And for a change, in this episode we're about to start a rare MLS game against LA Galaxy. We're away from home as well, so it's a long trip from coast to coast. But hopefully Jack can impose himself on this one because he's been playing well. And I think Vieira owes him a few more chances. So obviously we're up against Steven Gerrard, Giovanni Dos Santos, Landon Donovan, Robbie Keane, another star-spangled, no, that's not the right word, another star-studded MLS side, just like New York City. It's a pretty big matchup, this. So here we are at the StubHub Centre. What an incredible name for a stadium that is. That really inspires and excites, doesn't it? Because that's a ticket company. So we've been performing really well in the Copa America, but can we replicate that in the MLS? Well, that's what we need to be doing here. The transfer window approaching. We don't want to be shipped out. I don't think that's going to happen, but still. Oh, it's big Stevie G over this one. Oh, no, it's sneaky. I think that was Landon Donovan. Got the shot away. Harrison involved now in the counter-attack. On the wrong wing as he lays it off to McNamara. And now Harrison's on his bike. McNamara, that is poor. Just running into trouble there. Dos Santos with the easy tackle. And now it is Giovanni Dos Santos who can bring it forward. He's got options. Making the run. It's a ball in. Looking for Robbie Keane. Good header that time. And New York can bring it away. Harrison's found a little bit of space out here on the right. Let's see how he does running at Landon Donovan. He cuts back inside onto the left. But he's got the speed to get away from Donovan. No one with him. Ball through looking for Villa. Oh! David Villa. What a finish that was. Lovely counter-attacking play there from Jack Harrison. Really positive stuff. Running at the defence. Landon Donovan didn't seem like he was too fussed about making a challenge on Jack. And that was his biggest mistake, as Jack was able to just waltz through into the LA Galaxy half and slip a ball through to David Villa. But to be fair, David had a lot to do after that pass. And thankfully, if you want it to fall to any man to finish it off in this side, it's got to be David Villa. Harrison cutting inside as he's wont to do. Given loads of time and space. Villa with a good run. As soon as that arm goes up, you've got to be looking for him. And the finish is a lovely one. LA Galaxy shocked here at home. So an assist to start us off, that is a really, really good start to this game. If we can bag a goal now in a win, then that would be a real plus point for us. Ball's whipped in now, though, towards Robbie Keane. Again, we're able to clear. Good defensive work from New York. And now Harrison again. I think he's got the run of Landon Donovan. Gerrard comes out trying to find him. Harrison chips it in this time into Villa. Gets ahead to it, finishes. Oh! Was that counted as an assist? I doubt it. Villa did really well to scrap that out. Harrison put in a hopeful lofted ball from that left wing. The overlap was there, but he chipped it in towards Villa. Did he get it down with the head first time? But that finish, wow. That is the quality from David Villa that has often been missing this season for New York City. Did really well, challenging for that the whole time. And then as it fell to him, what a beautiful volley that was. Potentially 2 assists, we'll find out, I guess, at half-time or at the end of the game. But either way, Harrison involved a lot so far. Another long ball to Robbie Keane. That's simply not going to work for you. Oh, great tackle, but it's fallen to Dos Santos. He's got the pace to get away into the box. Ah, lovely play there from the centre-back. Stepped in, dealt with that. Ball back to Harrison from David Villa. Oh, great dribbling from Harrison. He continues his run. The ball's in towards David Villa. Harrison wants it back. Oh, the ball was on. LA Galaxy now with the last chance of this first half in which they've been convincingly outplayed. Nope, there's no chance for them there. And New York City going at the half. 2-0 up here at the StubHub Centre. Great play from Jack Harrison. Involved in both goals. Potentially 2 assists. Definitely one. Definitely one. Harrison into Villa. Oh, Harrison slips there, but the ball's on. He'll knock back inside to Lampard. Can he get the shot away? He can. Keeper does well, though. And now Steres can get it away. But, oh, it's confusion here for LA Galaxy. They just about managed to scoop it away. Harrison putting them under pressure the whole time. Unlucky not to come away with a chance on goal there. Harrison calling it out wide on the pitch. Whoop, Harrison inside. Oh, this time Donovan gets the better of him. And now Keane lays it back to Landon Donovan. Ball through to Keane. Donovan's got away from Harrison this time, but no. Puts the afterburners on, and then he's able to get away from Robbie Keane. See you later. It's Harrison again, the 1-2. Oh, he's playing 1-2s all over the pitch. This is lovely stuff here from Jack Harrison. Pirlo, though, caught in possession by Robbie Keane. Oh, it's still Keane. Forward. He plays it back, though. And now Rodgers into Leggett. Steven Gerrard. LA Galaxy slowing play down here. Robbie Keane inside to Donovan. The 1-2 was on. Couldn't find him, though. Ball out to Mendiola. He's got a bit of space. Finds Ashley Cole in the box. Where's Harrison? That's his man. It's out for a corner, thankfully. Ashley didn't make us pay for the poor tracking back. I'm trying to conserve a bit of energy here because we're looking very tired already. Maybe that energy would be best used to track back. I don't know. I'm no expert. Dos Santos far post hits the post. Ooh, a goal now really could have helped LA Galaxy getting back into this game. That may be the most obvious thing I've ever said. But a 2-1 lead, as you know, means very little. But for now, still 2-0. So with only 2 minutes left in the game, it's a late attack from LA Galaxy, but that's snuffed out. At this point, I would really like it if Patrick would actually just substitute me, because we are getting run into the ground every game. We finished that game with incredibly low energy, and it probably will cost us a start or even a team place in the next game. Jack needs a rest. He's a young player. But anyway, positives are we won this game 2-0. A rare MLS win for the mid-table side that we are. And I think we'll have a look and see. I think maybe Jack bagged 2 assists. I'm not sure if the second one will have counted, but we'll find out now. No, just the 1 assist. That's fair enough. I think Villa did enough to make that goal all of his own. But still, 1 assist is good. Consistent passing, as usual. A lot of dribbling. Couple of tackles attempted. You know, we really... No crosses, no tackles. The thing is, you know, it is the way, and it's often easy to forget that as an individual player in a team of 11, sometimes you will only have 3 or 4 opportunities to really influence a game. And as long as you get those right, sometimes all of the other stuff doesn't matter. And I think today is a good example of that for Jack. It was an uninspiring performance in many ways, but assisting the first goal is what got us off the mark, and arguably assisting the second as well, putting a ball into the danger area for David Villa. Yeah, good performance. Hopefully that will be reflected with another spot in the MLS starting lineup in the next game, but that remains to be seen. So a win, and a good one against LA Galaxy, who were in 4th, so a little bit of ground on them, but we're still 11 points off Real Salt Lake at the top of the league. A long way to go, but we're only halfway through the season, near enough, so, well, I think we are anyway. Take a look at Jack. As in the last episode, I wondered, and no one really sure why our actual progress is below our expected progress. It's a little bit concerning. So today is our second leg against the strongest in the Copa America. We're gunning even for a place in the Copa America final. So we need to have a good performance today. After a disappointing 0-0, we're at home this time, which, I don't know, is that going to help? Hopefully. So here we go, we're back at Yankee Stadium, up against the strongest, who were quite strong, really, living up to their name in the first round of this 2-legged affair. Copa America semi-final. We really need to come out big here. We need to stamp our authority on our home ground and, yeah, just slide through to the final. And here come the strongest, the Bolivian side, living up to their name again with lots of great play. Chavez inside. Gets the header in on goal, but it was a weak one. Easy for Saunders. And now, see if New York can build something. Again, we're struggling in this game. Not playing in the same fluid manner that we did in the last. Harrison, ball inside to Villa, trying to get that link up going. The ball is spread wide. Harrison's made a run for the far post. McNamara's cross is blocked, but it's out for a corner. The first of the game for New York City. Headed away. Oh, it's bouncing around. Could have fallen anywhere there. It's fallen to Jack Harrison now, edge of the box. Ball inside. It's the give and go. He's looking for it back through the centre. It's a nice ball, looking for Harrison. Oh, nothing he could do there. He couldn't get it back onto the right foot, but David Villa is there, and he gobbles that one up. The rebound fell to him. Harrison did too much. He made a good run into the box. Couldn't get a foot on it. Did the 1-2. Looking for the return from Lampard. It was a good one. Really should have given it a whack then. Tried to step back inside, but the ball fell fortuitously to David Villa. And in the form he's in at the moment, he's not going to miss an opportunity like that. And finally, we go a goal up on this Bolivian side. We shouldn't be struggling against Bolivian opposition, but we have been. But now, surely, we can win this game. Now the strongest, putting together a few passes. It's Maldonado into Gutierrez. He spreads it wide. Harrison just tracking his man here out on the right. Gutierrez, great ball thrown to Alonso. This could be 1-1 here for the strongest. Oh, he's put it wide. Unbelievable scenes here at Yankee Stadium. That could have been a vital goal. I'm not actually sure what the away goal policy is in this tournament. But I can only imagine that that away goal would have counted for 2. Whoa, close one. It's not over yet. And now we've got a bit of space to run into as the... Ah, fucking hell. Well, there we go. Anyway, 1-0 at the half. It was a scrappy goal from David Villa, but we're ahead. But it's a precarious lead. The strongest just need an away goal here to take them ahead in the tie, I presume. Back into the second half. Harrison really struggling to get anything going today. Confident passing here from the strongest to start the second half. And it's Gutierrez has found a bit of space in the box, but he steps back inside. And Escobar also loses out. It's a long ball looking for Harrison. Somehow he wins it in the air. And now can he use his pace to get away? Looking for the ball through from Villa. Is he going to get there? Oh, Jarrah just does enough to get ahead of him. So nearly snuck in there. That would have been textbook Harrison from the highlights I've seen. He's very good at that. Try and find a bit of possession here. Harrison lays it off. Receives it back. Just about keeps the ball in with a nice back heel there. Ah, but the pass inside is absolutely abysmal. And the strongest to bring it forward again. Let's not forget, lads, that a goal now would be incredibly bad for us. And the ball into Rios. Oh, for crying out loud. Jesus. Oh, and the Bolivian side go ahead on aggregate. Just as I was saying, this game is not safe. We give the ball away in such a really easy way, and that is a great header. There's no doubting that. Incredible finish. Strongest coming forward again. They're not done here. They really want to put the nail in the coffin with another goal here, an away goal, a second away goal for the strongest. Would surely see us finishing our run in the Copa America right here at Yankee Stadium. Oh, and the defending is poor. Just about able to get that away. Now Harrison wants it wide. Not that wide though. Ah! Oh, Harrison charged off it there. Referee! Referee! What is this, the Bolivian Premier League? That's not allowed. That was a foul. And now Perez, 1-on-1 with the keeper. This could finish it here. Oh, it's just wide. Hits the post behind the goal for that satisfying wobble. But bloody hell, it was nearly all over. What is that? What is that? Rios now into Perez. Little back heel looking for that guy. Oh, all we can do is clear to touch. Get your heads in the game. For God's sake. Harrison feeling very isolated, like he can't affect the game much out here. But to be honest, the passing's not been good enough. The build-up play has been non-existent. What is that? They're panicking. Heads have gone. Perez inside. He can finish it here with a well-taken shot. Oh, the tackle finally comes in. Nothing we can do. Oh, that's better. We've won it back here. Oh, the ball over to Harrison would have done it. Maldonado can take it back to the keeper. 75 minutes gone now. It's pretty much almost done. Oh, he's caught in possession. Escobar through to Rios. This is it. Game over here at Yankee Stadium. You rabble. You absolute shower of shit. You're not even worthy of playing with such a player of Jack Harrison's quality. You shouldn't be losing out to a Bolivian side. Unbelievable. I mean, sure, maybe it's the magic of the cup. We've seen it in the FA Cup in this country many times before. And even this Copa America. Invented mythical competition has thrown up a magic of the cup situation. I'm gutted. I really thought that this was a competition we could go all the way in. After beating Boca Juniors and so much good play from Harrison in this cup. It's such a shame for us to go out with a whimper here. At home as well. Harrison barely involved. The passing, the midfield, the defence has been absolutely atrocious. High press on here from New York City as we're trying to get something here in the last 10. But the strongest able to just stroll their way out of it. And now Pablo Escobar finds Chumacero. No, not quite. But the clearance again is so poor. And it's Chavez to make it 3. I cannot fucking believe this. Disgrace. Patrick Vieira, you've got to be looking at yourself. I mean, sure, the defence has been awful today. But once again, just the tactics don't seem to be working. Patrick Vieira, a very young manager. We do know that much. And it's starting to show a bit this season, I feel. But to be fair, you can't legislate for defensive howlers like that. What the hell are you doing? Play it safe. Ugh. Fuck off. Well, that's one of the worst games that I've seen for New York City. We're out of the cup, in the semi-finals. Such a long road to get here. So many games for Jack Harrison. But the dream is now over. Oh. I mean, after going a goal up, that is incredibly poor. The defence was just... I've never seen anything so leaky. Poor performance from Jack Harrison. 5.5. Simply not good enough. I managed a shot. I don't even remember that. I mean, that's half the distance dribble as usual. At least we won a tackle. But look, it's all happening in the midfield. We barely even got near their penalty box. Just not good enough. So there we go, out in the semi-finals. Ah, absolute body blow that is. So we're on the bench for the MLS game. That's interesting. The last game of this first phase, I'm not sure what that means. But it looks to be the first half of the season. We're on the bench. That's okay. At least we're in the picture here. 70% manager trust level. We're also on an upward arrow, so if we do get on, hopefully we can influence the game. So here we are at Gillette Stadium. I'm loving all the different brands that are popping up for the stadium sponsors. It's New England Revolution here against New York City. After the disappointment in the Copa America, crashing out at home to Bolivian side the strongest, we need to come back with a really big performance today. Just to show the New York City faithful that, you know, the season isn't over. Because we're languishing in mid-table, now out of the cup. Doesn't seem like there's much to play for. But I think we know that we've got to give our full here. Can I commentate at this pace? I don't believe I can. Pirlo into McNamara. Blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I'll let you know if there's a goal. Oh, almost missed that. It's a goal for the Revolution. Didn't spot it. Johansson caught out. Didn't even see it because I was looking at my phone. I can't stand this. Watching these people buzzing around. Oh, another defensive error. Or midfield error, you could say. Kai Kamara, I think that is. And that's a lovely finish, actually. Pass Johansson in goal today. Not good enough. Seems to be all I say at the moment. It's not good enough. Disappointing. But that is basically what playing for New York City is like at the moment. Oh, and there we go. We're level. David Villa's shot. It's pushed wide. Discarud with the fastest running man I've ever seen in my life. Actually, that's not the running man, is it? But anyway, we're back in this. Discarud gets a goal. He must be playing in our position. Ball into Villa. Lovely little cut back inside. Is that a Meg? I think it was. The rebound falls to Discarud and we're level here. Oh, lovely ball. Searching ball for Villa. And there we go. Half time. It's 1-1. From what I saw of the match sped up into whatever speed it is, it looked like a fairly close one. Yeah, the stats bear that out. New York actually with more shots, but yeah, 1-1 at the half. Hopefully we can get on at half time. That has happened before. What would be a really nice touch is if we could see Jack taking off his tracksuit, being told to warm up by Patrick Vieira. 60 minutes approaching. We'd hope to get on at 60. Any later than that, we're really going to struggle to have any time to make an influence on this game. But looks like we might be needed. It's 1-1 at the moment. Struggling to create any chances midway through this second half. I think this is prime time to bring on old Jack. It is. We're on at left midfield, which is always a nice change. Let's see if we can whip some crosses in this time. We probably should do our defensive duties, seeing we're only on for 30 minutes. Oh, but for Gundes, found a bit of space. Ball's cut back to Pirlo. He can clear. Oh, nice challenge there from Pirlo. Just about comes away with it. Harrison wants the ball from Villa. Woodbury with a huge tackle. Taking him out as Harrison had already carved a really nice bit of space for himself there. We just can't keep possession. Yes. Now Harrison, first touch for him. Lays it into Villa. And now he's on his bike here. No, offside. Shit. Oh, there goes our man. Follow him. Follow him. Fuck. There he goes. Bruggener in loads of space. Harrison. Good job of getting back. Gets the tackle in. Oh, but he can't keep it in. This is not the best substitute appearance I've ever seen. We've really struggled to even get on the ball. And then when we have, we've made mistakes. We've won it back again. Now that pass at least is accurate. No, come on. The pass was on. You're slow as shit. 5 minutes left here in the game, and we have done sweet FA. And this is not the way you increase the manager's approval rating. This is a way that you decrease it. Oh, and the ball goes out. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare here for Jack Harrison. Coming on, especially on a blue arrow, you want to be affecting the game. You want to be at least creating a chance, getting a shot in. We've struggled to even see the ball, let alone do anything good with it. No, Lampard tries too much in the middle. And now Kai Kamara brings it forward. It's fallen to Fagundes. Good tackle that time, though. Ah, awful. Harrison applauds the fans. But he knows he had a tough... Well, to be fair, he only had half an hour. But in that half an hour, we were able to do absolutely nothing. We came on to a solid 5.5. Only 2 out of the 5 passes actually completed. 8 touches. That's not going to help us at all. So that was a tough game to finish this first phase. 1-1 here. Harrison's progress still below what it should be. Maybe it's something to do with the way I've got the training settings set up. Maybe I need a better spread of training sessions. Wow. Lots of New York City players in the team of the month. David Villa's there. Discarud, who is unfortunately playing in our position quite often. He's there as well. That's not a good sign. So let's take a look at the training. As we know, we decided to max out dribbling. I mean, how far are we from... Is that how far we are from learning pinpoint crossing? I don't know what to do here. Let me know in the comments if you think that maybe the reason that we are not quite on course as we should be in terms of development could be anything to do with the training settings. I'd like to know that. Another commenter whose name I can't remember suggested we should get some Adidas cleats for Jack, which I believe is American for boots. Football boots, soccer cleats. But we can't change the appearance settings at the moment, so I don't think there's anything we can do about that, which is a shame, because that'd be nice. Getting some proper on-brand boots for him. But anyway, let's carry on. We're into the transfer window now, so we'll see if we get any bids in. So, doesn't look like we're going to get any bids in. There we are. We're straight through that transfer window. Not a sausage. So that's the transfer window out of the way. No bids in for Jack, as you'd expect. We didn't put ourselves up to be transferred. Oh, hang on. So, I don't understand this at all. How does this phasing work with the league? Someone please help me out with this. So we played the first phase, and now that is over. Second phase, do we start again? Was that the season? I don't get it. I don't understand. Anyway, lots of questions for me. Please help me. Also, just a reminder, live stream is coming this Friday, 8 o'clock PM GMT. Here on YouTube. Set up your notifications so you know that it's coming. It should be a laugh. I'll see you in a bit.